Hello and welcome to Flight Simulator 2004 and Lippits Hill outside of London, or in London, maybe it's in London. So today we're going to take a short flight in this. It's the H&S Eurocopter 145 in the Metropolitan Police livery. Golf Mike Papa Sierra Charlie. So let's start the thing up. First we'll put battery on here. And we need some lights. Those are on actually. We need some fuel. Then we'll start, well, put the Felix on. Let's start the engine up. So I modified it, the panel a bit, but it's pretty much done anyway. It's a nice, really nice helicopter. The only thing I find annoying is that there's a bit of problems with the sound. I had to modify it to get this dial to work, but it doesn't work on this one because I had to. Well, lots of excuses. If you just use it out of the box, it's really nice. I'm still working on it, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so get some avionics on. Off. Speedo heat is on. Generator is on. Just let it align. So this scenery, which is for FS2004, you can find that in my package, which you can find on flightsimulators.com. It's a heli scenery for, I think it's called FS2004 Europe's heli scenery, and I'll put a link to the file, what the file is called, and you can download that off flightsimulators.com. So it has a lot of different scenery. It's that's the London Royal Hospital, which we'll fly to and look at, London Heliport, Battersea Vanguard Heliport, Lippits Hill, which is this one, Stenson Air Base, which is outside Worcester, I don't know. And then we have St. Peter's Loo, which is outside Brussels, Amsterdam Heliport, Heliport Holland in Emmen, Heliport in Harskamp. So, and you need some files, but that's all in the README file, and go check it out. It's not perfect by any means, but it works. Just put the landing light there, so we can fly from here, from the VC if we want to. Let's see if we'll get, I think this should be around 27, I think, 27, something, when we can take off. I don't know why these are the way they are, I can't, I don't know, it's the way it is. So now we're 28 too, sorry. We'll fly it out of the VC. So I have a X52 joystick and throttle, which I got from my fiance's sister's boyfriend. No, husband. Sorry, they're married now. Because he wasn't using it. I pretty much think it actually was my fiance's sister that gave it away. She was probably tired of it taking up space. So, but anyway, so I got that. That's brilliant. It works really nicely. I have Logitech pedals, so I can control. Just use the throttle as a collective, the joystick as a cyclic, of course, and pedals as pedals. So works really nice. It's a little dark here. Dawn. London. So we'll just head on here, down south. I think it should be quarters. Down here somewhere. Oh, a little bumpy there. Bumpy, stuttering. So before I used a lot of I had it set up with joystick, which I could use when I was landing, but the joystick wouldn't, the joystick I used for collective wouldn't stay in one place, so it sort of, where am I going? Because that's like an off mission. So the thing was, when I want to fly long distances, I had to put it on the autopilot. That's a nice autopilot for FS2004. Here we go. Sorry, I'm way off. Like, where am I going? This is London ahead of us, central London ahead of us. So now with the X52 I could actually fly it like this without having to use the autopilot. I can hold the level flight and that works nicely without, because the X52 doesn't have much that's the word I'm looking for. It doesn't really, the spring is kind of weak, so it centers, but it's no problem holding it at one angle. It doesn't take any force basically, so the X52 is very nice that way. You can pretty easily just hold it straight on level and it doesn't hurt your hand, which I use a Logitech wingman usually when flying, and that has a pretty strong spring, so that means it holds it, basically takes a lot of force. So some might ask me if this is available for FSX, and it's not. I don't have or own a copy of FSX, so I have no way of trying this out for FSX, using it in FSX, and therefore no way of building it for FSX either. So this is just FS2004. I have X-Plane 11, but I'm not very good at that, so I haven't designed the same stuff like I can do in FS2004 in X-Plane 11. So we're gonna head on over here. We're gonna make a few stops. We're gonna make a stop at London Royal Hospital, which is a scenery I built, which is pretty nicely. Nice, you can land on the rooftop there. So we're gonna do that just to show you. There's a Vanguard scenery which we're not gonna look at. There's some more stuff. There's, what else is there? We'll do this, and maybe Royal Hospital, and maybe London Heliport in Battersea. So the Royal Hospital is this blue thing up here. I'm gonna show you this one here. So that's the hospital. I used to be in FS98, I think, actually. There was this scenery for the London Royal Hospital with the old helicopter landing pad, the old hospital, and that was pretty nice actually. I tried it out a little bit on it with helicopter, like there was a good one I could find that one. Back then was a Aerospatiale ES365, which flew pretty nicely. So let's start to slow down a bit. So slowing down is just lowering the collective and raising the front. Slow down. Just adjusting everything else. So FS2004 controls aren't really realistic if you compare to real helicopters. X-Plane 11 is better that way. stop my forward flight. So here's the pad. And pretty cool. I thought I put lights on it though. Don't seem to work. Wonder why. Pretty sweet. I used the Google Maps to get this working. Bumpy. So, London Royal Hospital heliport, helipad, sorry. Just on top of the hospital, which is kind of cool. Sketchy when you're backing up a little bit. Let's go down here to the Thames. And we'll go flying along there. I think it's about 700 meters, 700 feet, I'm sorry. Fly there. But don't quote me on that, I'm not an expert on. So 600 is there. 700 feet there. Pretty nice. The scenery is nice. If you, I mean, X-Plane 11 is really nice in that it's much more vibrant. Is the wrong word. It actually is. The dynamics is much better, but the default scenery is very nice, but it doesn't hold the landmarks like FS2004 did or does. Let's try to keep 700 feet here. We're gonna go over to Battersea and land there. Manage to keep it at this correct level. Don't quote me on the 700 feet. I think it's 700 feet, but I'm not 100% sure there. So we're coming up on Parliament. And the wheel there. Okay, I just forgot what wheel is called. Pretty sure the pilots who does this in real life are much better at keeping the altitude than I am. I think I pretty much suck. Okay, so just flying along here, and the heliport is just up here, up ahead here. See that a little bit. Let's start slowing down a little bit. It's pretty much, well, not straight, almost straight ahead of us now. We need to take the turn there to get in there. Come on, what happened? Sometimes it sort of loads texturing and stuff like that. It takes a bit of time, like it did there. So, Battersea heliport is just ahead of us. We're just gonna go along the bank here. Let's start our descent. Here it is. So this is the scenery. This is included in the package. You can download off Flight Sim. Come on. So it's not the better package. It was an old package for this heliport. It was really nice. Much nicer than this is. This is sort of a compromise of what to do, but it's okay. I mean, it's an okay scenery. See, not so. Oh, yeah, scenery. I do something, and this is sort of an okay compromise, I guess. So, I mean, they're better sceneries, but it's an okay scenery. It gives you a heliport here anyway. And took a few hours to build it. I like that building. That's a really fun building over there. The car park on top of it. I don't know if you can see that. I'll just take off here. So the scenery gives you a few heliports, this one and the hospital, and also Vanguard, which is not a heliport, and gives you some stuff to play around with. I want you to see the scenery, so it's probably not. This is not the correct technique to fly off here. There's a scenery, and then you can see there's a car park on top of here, this building, which is kind of cool. I didn't put any cars there though, but there's a car park there. And this was an interesting building. Top of this actually took some time to build. It's not the exact thing, but it's okay. Okay, let's head on, scoop on over to back to Lippits Hill. When we have a little more light. This is the real time in London currently, so I don't know about the seasons, might be a little off, but London, central London. This is what's Albert's Hall. I have been to London once, and that was in 2001, so it's a long time ago. You do get the feeling kind of when flying around in FS2009. It's nice. I mean, it's a nice feeling to flying. Thames is there, so Lippits Hill should be up here. Actually, if you know what to look for, loading. I don't know what is loading out there. Sometimes texturing. I don't know. So these lakes here, I don't know if they're man-made or not, but these lakes here, if you look at these, if you find these, so the Thames is over there, central London, and then you find these lakes, and over top of this one, just over there, is Lippits Hill. So fly to these ones, and that one, and then over there is Lippits Hill. So it's pretty easy to find on the map, in the scenery, if you know what to look for. I'm not an expert at flying this helicopter, or flying helicopters at all in this flight simulator. There are people that are much better than I am. I tried to get the Hover Control has this certified helicopter pilot thing, or they used to have at least, where you didn't test, and I tried it out a couple of times, but I didn't pass. I wasn't too far off. The last time I was pretty close. I needed to practice some more, and I just sort of lost interest after that, so for quite some time. So so there are people that are much better than I am. I'm not that good. I think it's fun. I like flying with this Swedish virtual airline style for helicopter flying, which probably me and some other guys active. Most of the guys there aren't active, which I understand. I don't have a website, and I haven't spent any money on it. It's basically just a site, basically like a blog with pages on it, that's linked together. So it works, but it's nothing fancy at all. So we're getting here. Soon we're at the top of the lake there, and so will be pretty much straight ahead of us. I like London, it's a nice area to fly in. So when I get this video out, I'm also putting it on the website for like a virtual this station there, Metropolitan Police. So not affiliated in any way with the real Metropolitan Police, of course, but I have a page which some people like in between, so I'll put stuff there. I haven't put things in a long time, that's why I'm making, pretty much the reason why I'm making this video is I want to put something there. I'm not even sure if the actual station at Lippits Hill still. But we're gonna move. I know they're going to move to. They're gonna get airplanes, and they're gonna fly those airplanes. And when they got them, they were gonna move from Lippits Hill because you can't take off or land with an airplane there. But I'm not really sure if that actually happened. So you see, Lippits Hill is up here. So when you find these lakes, which are really distinct in looking, then you can just head on over there and you'll find Lippits Hill to the northeast of there. Pretty simple. But you need to install and download and install my scenery, the European heliport scenery, and then you need to install some other stuff, but that's all described in the readme file and in the description of the European scenery files. So I can't remember which way to approach this thing. Oh, there. So we'll go approach this way. You can see there, it's actually, I know, I don't fly the way it should be flown. It's pretty nice. I mean, like, I'm pretty satisfied with the scenery. It's really nice. Looks pretty nicely and pretty close to the real thing. Had it from the wrong way. Still. And then we'll do a little hover taxi down over here. This is a lot of moving hands and stuff. I need that light more. I'm trying to park it at spot 3 where we took off, so it should be interesting to see. I'm pretty sure you don't hover taxi this far up in there, but not that confident when it comes to hover taxiing down low. Need to practice that more. Need to practice pretty much everything more. So sorry about the black lines around this movie, but I have an old ratio screen, and it just doesn't look very nice. Okay, I mean, I got there. So, we're down. So, thank you for watching, and hope you have a nice day. A nice little flight here. And I will see you soon. I'm Andy, and this has been a flight around London and Lippits Hill in Flight Simulator 2004. And if you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit the like button, leave a comment, share. Have a great day. Bye bye.